All right. So just have your 2 blocks and a belt if you've got. Have them close by. And let's get started. So we're going to sit down in Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. If you need to sit on a block, it's fine, I understand. Otherwise, sit how you can. Okay, so just holding onto the feet, pushing the knees down as much as you can, sit up nice and tall. And let's just close our eyes and focus on our breath. So set your intentions for today's class, nice deep breathing, just focusing on that breath. So today's class is you better wise up and build your thighs up. So we're really working into those legs. It's an intermediate class that stretches and builds up your entire body with a special focus on the inner and the outer thighs, also your buttocks. It gradually lends the body to advanced poses that create strength and vitality throughout the whole physical and mental system. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Be wise enough not to be reckless, but brave enough to take great risks. And let's slowly begin to open up our eyes. Draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. Beautiful. So we're going to start with a little bit of proper breathing, working with our Mula Bandha. So I want you to actually tilt your pelvis. Feel that tilt of the pelvis. You're tightening everything, holding everything in. And then as we breathe, we're going to slowly inhale, push the belly out. Hold it and exhale. As you exhale, slowly pull the navel towards the spine and slowly release your buttocks. So it's quite complicated. So slowly tilting the pelvis, pushing out the belly, and exhale, navel working back and everything coming down. So slowly, I'll do it again with you. So slowly tilting the pelvis, tightening the Muladhara. Everything's tightening up there, the root, pushing out the belly. Exhale, pulling in, and as you do that, relaxing down towards the mat. So I want you to close your eyes and do 5 by yourself. So working with your own breath. Try and keep them the same length, both up and down and in and out. Working into it, not forcing it. And releasing. Finish your last one. And relax. All right. So we're going to take our right hand down to the floor. Left arm, keeping the knees where they are, just stretching over. Look down to begin with. So keep those knees down and just stretch. Feel a nice stretch in the intercostals. And now twist and look up to the ceiling. And then slowly work over to the left side, placing down the hand, looking down to the floor. Stretch. Watch the knees. And then twist and look up. Wonderful. Coming up. Slowly you're going to work yourself forward. So walking your hands forward in front, see how far you get. It's a nice stretch. And then slowly walking back, you'll place your hands facing inwards behind you. And let's open up that chest, have a good stretch. Lifting your heart to the ceiling. And releasing. Okay, we're going to place your feet to the edges of your mat. So feet on either side of the mat. Hands are still faced nicely in. We're going to do some wooden screen washes. That makes sense. Okay, so you're going to drop your knees over to the right side. Rock them over all the way. And then slowly move over to the left side. Stretching over. Over to the right. And over to the left. Over to the right, over to the left, and then hold it on the right. Hold it there. I want you to sit yourself up, taking both hands, I don't know how far you'll get, but trying to get them down onto the left side. So you want to sit up, you want to place the hands down, have a good twist here. Might be possible, might not be possible. Some people might still be leaning on the back hand. You just try to work where you can. Ideally, the knees are down, the hands are down, and you're twisting. Okay, place the hands back behind you. Let's windscreen wipe over to the left side. And sit up, taking both hands over to the right. Squashing down the knees, hands onto the floor. Yes, breathe into it. Beautiful stuff. Okay, you can release. Crossing over your legs, we've gone to all fours onto our hands and knees. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. If you have bad knees or your knees are very sensitive, place a little knee pad underneath the knees. I think I'm going to turn to the side so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'll be turning around a few different ways. Yeah. Okay, so hands underneath, knees underneath. Let's do a bit of cat and cow here. So make sure your feet are hiding behind you. Let's inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding down. And again, inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Come back to the center. We're going to start by working the right leg. So taking your right leg out behind you. Make sure you're dropping that hip down, stretching to that right leg. Moving the right foot over to the left side. Just touch down and bring it back up. We'll do 8 of these. So over, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Now bend the knee and flex the foot. I'm going to lift them up. So going up to the ceiling and down, up, down, up for 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down. Try and keep the knee parallel to the floor, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Beautiful. Now you bring the knee over to the side. So I'll just show you from the front and bring the knee to the side, like a little, got a little fire hydrant there, having a pee, and in we go. Keeping it bent, and down, and up, and down. 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Bring the knee into your nose and stretch out the leg. Knee into the nose, stretch out the leg. Knee into the nose, stretching out. In, out. 6, out. 7, out. 8, out. Nice. Let's start on the other side. So still on all fours, taking your left leg out, dropping over to the right side, and straight up. Over to the right side, and up. Right side for 3, straight. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. Beautiful. Bend the knee. Make your thighs parallel to the floor. Flex that foot. And let's go up and down. Up. Down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Nice. Let's take it to the side. So knees bent, like you've got a little fire hydrant having a pee, and in, up for 1, in, up for 2, in, up for 3, in, up for 4, in, up for 5, in, up for 6, in, up for 7. Last one, up for 8. Nice. Let's bring the knee to the nose. Touch the nose, stretch out. Into the nose, out we go. Into the nose, out for 3. In, out for 4. In, out for 5. In, out for 6. In, out for 7. In, out for 8. Nice. Place down. We'll do it all over again, just because we had so much fun. You'll work onto your elbows this time. So onto the elbows. Staying right there. I'll work this side, so we can just work a different way. Still the right leg we're starting with. So right leg stretches out. Flex that foot. Over to the left side. Touch down. Up. Down. Up. Down for 3. Up. Down for 4. Up. Down for 5. Up. Down for 6. Up. Down for 7. Up. Down for 8. Up. Beautiful. Bend the knee. So now you should have a nice longish line you're having from your shoulders to the knee. It's up and down. Up for 2. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. Down. And bring it over to the side. Okay. Hold it there. Let's come in. And out. In for 2. Out. In for 3. Out. In for 4. Out. In for 5. Out. In for 6. Out. In for 7. Out. In for 8. Out. Nice. Bring the knee to your nose. Stretch it out. Knee to the nose. Stretching out. Knee to the nose. Stretch it out. 4. Out. 5. Out. 6. Out. 7. Out. 8. Out. Place down that knee. Let's work to the other side. I'll work back to the front. Okay, left leg out to the side. We drop into the right side. And up. Right for 2. And up. Right for 3. And up. Right for 4. Up. Right for 5. Up. Right for 6. Keep holding the core. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. Beautiful. Bend the knee. Make sure you're nice angle here. Tighten your core. Get off the shoulders. You're holding the core. Up for the ceiling. And down. Up for 2. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. Down. Bring the knee to the side. And let's bring in. And up for 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. Knee to nose. In it comes. Stretch it out. For 1. Into the nose. Out for 2. Into the nose. Out for 3. Into the nose. Out for 4. You can do it. Into the nose. Out for 5. In. 6. In. 7. In. 8. And releasing down. Stretch it out. Okay. So have a little stretch. From here, we're going to do our inversion. So today's inversion is going to be dolphin. So everybody can pretty much do it. If you're very good at dolphin, you can work into pincha marunda sana. And if you want to work at the wall, you're welcome to. Keeping your hands parallel to one another. Fingers are nice and spread. You're going to tuck your toes under. Shoulders are back. I'm going to work into a dolphin. So slowly, let's walk on our legs after all that hard work. Just stretch it out, keeping your head above the floor. Pushing the shoulders back. Okay, we're going to take our right leg up to the ceiling, big stretch. Stretch into that right leg. Hold it there. And down we come. Let's take the left leg up and hold. Keep pushing into those shoulders. Breathe. Very important you breathe. Head is off the floor, making sure the head is off the floor. And down. Walking back, toes together, knees apart. Stretch it out. So you can do exactly the same thing again. Or you can work at the wall if you want to try and lift your legs up above your head. If you want to try and kick up. Okay. So you're working into it once more. I'm going to try and work into a full pincha. Oopsie. And hold it. So you can do one leg at a time. Hold it. And then change your legs. And then slowly walking it back out. Lovely, I see some people do. Alrighty then. From there, we're going to come down into a down dog. Stretch out your arms, walk out to down dog. We're going to come up onto the toes. We're going to arch through the back into a plank and push into the heels. So coming onto the toes, arching through the back into a down dog. Stretch it out. Let's do 2 more of those. So up onto the toes, arching through the back, plank, push into the heels. Come forward to the toes, into your down dog stretch. Let's go again, onto the toes, arch through the back, plank, push into the heels. Nice, onto the toes and into your down dog stretch. Okay, we're going to work into a plank and you come all the way down to the floor. Stretch the legs out behind you, stretch the arms out in front of you. Get yourself comfy on your belly. We're going to take our right arm up and our left leg. So right arm, left leg. Push down with the left hand and the right leg. Opposites. Okay, let's hold and breathe. Nice deep breathing here. Feel your buttocks working and the extension in the spine. So from your skull to your tailbone, I don't want the squish here. I want the lengthening, as if I'm putting your foot behind you and putting your arm in front of you. Placing down, left arm, right leg, stretch, lengthen. Hold and breathe. Feel your calves working. That calf, that left calf to push down into the floor. And down, right arm, left leg, stretch, Feel all the way to the glute. So feel what you're working. And down, left arm, right leg. Stretch into it, extend. And place down. Relax your head for a moment. We're going to keep, just lift up your legs only. No head, no arms, just legs. Stretch. And release. Lift up just the arms. Legs stay down, push the feet into the floor. And release. Now legs and arms, up we go. And we do a bit of swimming. So you take your arms back, open up. And arms forward. Arms back, stretch, open. Arms forward. One more. Arms back, stretch. And release, arms forward. And down we go. Okay. So see you'll be facing so nice on the couch. I can't pronounce it. We're going to Anandalasana, which is our couch pose. So I want you to find the end bit of your mat. Line yourself up there. So you are parallel to the actual mat. Okay. Get yourself as straight as you can be. Once your arm, you're making sure your arm is straight, not at a funny angle. Keep the elbow down, hand underneath the head. From here, if your balance is really shocking, you can have your hand in front of you because we're not going full Anandalasana. Otherwise, I want your hand on your hip. Flex the feet, push down into that bottom foot because that's your stability. And with control, slowly, we're going to lift the top leg. Lift up, make sure it's a nice straight line. And slowly coming down just above the other foot. Up we come. Controlled, everything's controlled. And down. Slowly up for 3. Make sure you're still sitting nice and straight. And down. If you've got bad balance, you're doing it right. If you've got finding it this very easy, you're doing it wrong. Up you go for 4. And down. Up we go for 5. Controlled. We're not throwing our legs up and throwing them down. Each time you go up, you can go a little bit further if you can try. 6. Down. 7. Down. Sure, my balance is wibbly wobbly. And 8. Let's do this thing. Yeah. And down. Okay. Keeping the feet facing forward, we go onto the elbow. So, you don't want to have all your weight on this shoulder. It's not a shoulder thing. Vishisthana is a side plank. We're not going to be sitting, I actually prefer if you would actually sit like this because you're not giving your shoulder all the weight. But you need to lift up and you need to work, working in to our hips and our side ribs. The biggest thing is you need to push into your feet. So the more you push into your feet, the more you can lift up. So I want you to lift yourself right up. Not working on the shoulder, but moving the weight towards the feet. So more weight is on the feet than onto my shoulder. Okay. And then slowly you're going to come down, above the floor, and back up. Straight legs, down, and up. See if you can do it. If it's too hard, improvise. And up, that's 3. Down, and up. Down, and up. Down, up for 6. Down, up for 7. Down, up for 8. And release. All right. So the next one we're going to do is harder. I'm only going to ask for 4 of them. You have a choice. If that was too hard for you, you're just going to hold yourself up for 4 counts. If you can do that, I'm going to ask you to go up, hold it there, and then lift the top leg and down. But controlled. Got it? Let's do it together. Okay, so make sure you're not working into the shoulder. You'll notice when I'm doing all these lifts, I'm not doing this with the shoulder because that's going to make the shoulder sore. I'm really working here. This area, it's more hips, upper thighs, glutes are really saying, who's your daddy? Okay, so stretching to those feet. Let's lift up. Hold that space. Either you're going to hold for the time. If you can, you're going to lift up for 1. And down. Up for 2. Down, controlled. Up for 3, slow. Down, up for 4. And down. Beautifully done. Release. All right, so you're still on your elbow. Legs are still nice and straight. You take your top leg, bring it in. Hold that foot. Now make sure you're not lying back, that you're still sitting nice and forward. Flex the underfoot as much as you can. Flex it out. And we start to lift this leg. When you lift it, I want to make sure that leg's straight and you're lifting. Even if you lift a little bit, I'm okay. But let's lift and down. Up for 3, down. Up for 4, down. Up for 5, down. Up for 6, down. Up for 7, down. Last one, up for 8. Beautiful. Now taking the top leg to the back. All right. Making sure I'm still sitting forward. So I'm not lying back here. I've got my hips nice forward and I'm sitting up. Okay. Not leaning into that shoulder. So I've got to hold my weight off the shoulder. So I'm literally holding a weight so I actually can lift myself up. It's not leaning down. All right. From there, flex that foot. You want this whole side of that leg to be open. So if you have your tights on, you can see your inner, what's it called? When they sew it, seam. Okay. So from there, either your hand onto the floor, onto your waist. I'm going to lift and down. Lift. Totally different spot we're hitting. Up, down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down, keep the leg straight. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Last one, 8. And down. Okay, one more hard one. You place the top foot on, like going to Vriksasana or tree pose. Either here, above the knee, or below the knee, whatever you can get to. Okay. Then you can place your hands in front to keep your balance forward. I'm going to lift up everything. So you're going to lift up and down. Flex the feet. Up, down. Up, down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. And release. Lovely. Then do the other side. So either turn around or roll over. But I think you might have to turn around so you can still see me. Stretching out on the floor. Get yourself parallel to the edge of the mat. Get a nice straight line. So you might have to work that hand back. Find, if you want to see how bad your balance is, lift the top leg and see if you can balance there. Is it too good to be true, actually? I don't know. I think I've been doing it a few days and I'm just squashed on one side. Okay, hand underneath the head. Hand at your waist if you can, or in front of you. Flex the feet. Push into your heels. Remember, this is a core exercise and it works with balance. It really is a big balance. Okay, slowly you're going to lift up the top leg, controlled. Lifting up and down, controlled. Up for 2. And down. Up for 3. And down. Up for 4. And down. Up for 5, so you can go further each time. And down. Up for 6. and down. Up for 7, and down. Ooh, I'm getting whoopy now. Up for 8, and down, controlled. Beautiful stuff, well done. Onto that elbow. Okay, so still keeping yourself in a nice line, pushing into the feet. If you can, have your hand on your elbow, or you can put it down onto your waist, or you can put it down. I prefer it onto your waist, because I want you to feel how you're lifting through the body. Okay, so we're coming up, down just above, and up, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Beautifully done. Okay. Those who can, we're going to lift up and then we're going to lift the top leg. If you can't, you're just going to hold it up there for the full time. So either way, it's going to work. All right. Hopefully you can hold it up there. You might have to put your hand in front, see how you do. So let's do this. Up we go. Just for 4 counts. So lifting up, hold it there. We'll lift up the leg. 1, down, 2, down, 3, controlled, 4, control down, and release. Well done. That was flipping amazing. Bring the top foot in front. Hold onto that foot. You know, flex that bottom leg. Make sure it's nicely flexed. Make sure you're sitting up. Don't want, I know your shoulders are working. I know. But we're not working the shoulders. We're trying not to work the shoulders. But I know we tend to get into it and relax and feel what we're feeling. I want you to bring all that thought where your focus goes is where you're going to feel it. So I want you to focus on the legs, please. Flex that foot. Let's go up for 1 and down. Up for 2 and down. Up for 3, down. Up for 4, controlled, down. Up for 5, down. Up for 6, down. Up for 7, down. Up for 8. Beautiful stuff. Leg to the back, hips are still nice and forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay. Hand at your waist if you can. Flex that foot. Your seam is up, so your foot is really out to the side. And we're going to lift it up like that. So it's quite a stretch. Make sure you straighten the leg and down. Up for 2. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. I don't want to lean over back. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. Beautiful stuff. Foot into Vrksasana or tree pose. Make sure you're still nicely on the side. Get the foot where it should be. Flex the foot. And let's try last 8. Okay, let's go for it. Up we go. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. Very well done. Lovely stuff. I want you to grab one block and lie on your back. Okay, just pull up hands. Okay, lie on your back and place the block between the thighs, just below the knees. Feet are about hip distance. Hands on the floor. So I want you to just relax those shoulders as much as you can. And we're slowly going to start by tightening the glutes. So tighten your buttocks. Tighten the buttocks. Tighten the core. Tighten the thighs. Tighten your quads. Tighten. So if you tighten everything, including your core, you'll notice that your buttocks are slightly off the floor. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release down. Let's do that again. So tighten everything, tighten, tighten, hold it. I want you to have a little bit of a shake, rattle, roll, and release. Now bring the feet closer. This time you lift your hips up. So hold up, bring your arms down. So a little wedge we're making. So come into a wedge, and I want you to push the knees together. Start by pushing the knees together. Now tighten the buttocks, tighten the thighs. Everything tightens. If you touch your bum, it should be tough. A little coin could go wing off it. Tighten and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Release, but don't release the block. Let's do that once more. Tighten everything. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Hold it. I want you to shake. Hold it. Hold it. And slowly releasing down. Well done. Bring your block over to the side. Give your knees a nice hug. Let's cross with the ankles. Holding, I'm going to go into a down dog. So working into your down dog, stretch it out, walk it out side to side. Nice deep stretch. So you're working to 3 Surya Namaskar, which is our sun salutation, but we're going to do another B. It's a B sun salutation. I know it's tough. You improvise, you do what you can. There's a lot of bent knees. So slowly walking your feet towards your hands, bend the knees, place 2 fists in between, so making sure you parallel your feet at hip distance, and taking a seat in the air into Katasana. Pelvis is forward. Okay. So we're going to start from here. Slowly, you're going to step back with your right leg. Stretch it back. Right leg, Virabhadrasana 1. Lovely. Hands down to the floor. Step back into a plank. You're welcome to drop your knees here. Chaturanga Dandasana. Over the toes, Urdhva Mukha, upwards facing dog. Beautiful. We're not going to go down for another push-up. We're going to tuck the toes under and go back into a down dog stretch. Look at your hands, right foot, right thumb. Step forward. Up you come, Virabhadrasana 1. Place the hands to the floor, step forward with your left, keep the knees bent, and take a seat in the air. That's a half a one. Okay, let's do the other side. Hands down, step back left leg. Up you come, Virabhadrasana 1. If it's the same side, it feels odd, but it's right. Okay, hands down, stepping back into a plank. Drop your knees if you need to, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up, open up chest. Straighten those legs, open your chest. Tuck the toes, down dog stretch. Look at your hands, left foot steps forward. Virabhadrasana 1, you're coming up. Hands down, stepping forward with your right, taking a seat in the air. That was 1 whole round, well done. 2 more rounds of it and you're done. Slowly coming down to the floor, right leg steps back. Up we come, Virabhadrasana 1. Hands down, stepping back, plank. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha up, opening chest. Into a down dog, stretch. Right foot steps forward. Up you come, Virabhadrasana 1. Hands to the floor, stepping forward left, taking a seat. Lovely, hands coming down, stepping back with your left. Up we go. Hands down, stepping back plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Stretch it out. Tuck toes down dog. Look at the hands, left foot forward. Up we come. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands down, stepping forward, taking a seat, that's 2 of them. All right. One more round of everything. Let's go for it. Coming down, right leg back. Up we come. Hold it for 2, 3. Hands down, step back, plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Those who want to do a double push-up, please do. Into down dog. Right foot forward. Up you come. Holding it for 2, 3. Hands down, stepping forward, taking a seat. It's already half done. Okay, coming down. Left foot back. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands down, stepping back plank. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha up. Those who want to go back down, please do. Down dog. Left foot forward, up we come. Hold for 3, 2. Hands down, step forward. Take a seat. And then jump and say, yeah, no, don't want to do that. Just say, well done. Okay, well done, guys. From there, we're going to work a little bit of balancing. So we started balancing. We're going to stand with our feet hip distance apart. Okay, hands into your waist. And we're going to work for 1 minute doing this. It's going to be a bit tough, but you're going to be fine. You're going to take your right foot, you lean all your weight into the left. Right foot is going to start to go up and down. You're on the clock for 1 minute. Let's go. Find balance. And let's work it. Breathing. Nice. Find that balance. Tick, tock, tick, tock. You can do it. Keep going. It looks so easy. Because it is so easy. No, it's not. Nearly time. Okay, and it's stuck. Let's move to the other side. So left foot out, get your balance into your right, and let's do it. Up and down we go. Got this. Doing well. Nearly there. Alrighty, and stop. You place your feet outside goddess pose. I want you to come right down. Get a nice parallel with the feet, with the thighs. Sitting up. Beautiful. Hold it here. Pull the pelvis forward a little bit. So it's that Uddiyana Bandha, which we did, Mula Bandha, which we pulled earlier when we started. And then slowly lift up the right heel. Lift. Place it down. Left heel. Lift. Place it down. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. Down. Left. Now we try for both heels. So try and move onto the heels and try and get some balance here. You just work the amazing balance. Hold it. And drop, heels come up. Heel toe together, we're going to grab our straps. And we're going to work into Utthara Hasta Padangusthasana. If your balance is really shocking, come to a wall behind you rather. Okay, that would be the best thing I would suggest. Because we're going to be going to the side. So you're going to place your feet apart. You're going to take your right foot into the strap. Right hand's going to hold that strap. Right arm is in, with the right leg up. Hand to your waist. Find balance. Okay, we're going to slowly straighten that leg out in front of you. Stretch it out. Hold it there. Nice deep breathing. Slowly going to open out to the side. So controlled, open to the side. Hold it. Control, coming back to the front. You're going to hold the strap with 2 hands. 2 hands hold the strap. Now I want you to focus on trying to keep your leg where it is and letting go of the strap, taking your arms up. So leg stays there, arms up. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Let's do the other side. Okay. So left foot, ball of the foot in. Getting yourself ready. All right, so let's start to straighten out. Hold it there. Nice deep breathing, dropping down your left hip a little bit. Control, working open to the side. Stretching open. Hold it and breathe. Slowly back to the front. 2 hands holding strap. Nice. Now focus how you're going to keep that leg up there. Hold the leg, lift the arms. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful stuff. When you come down to the floor, we're going to do exactly the same. Sukha Karangusta Sana. So you lie yourself down on the floor. You're going to have your belt with you. You keep down your left hip. Right leg, you're going to grab the belt around the ball of the foot. Stretch it up. Make sure your shoulders are down. You're holding your strap. Your left hip is down. Hold that left hip down. Flex the feet. Wait for you just to get there. Both legs are nice and straight. If you can get it to 90 degrees, that's great. If you're here, that's also fine. Not a train smash. From there, slowly, controlled over towards the right side. It's controlled. When I say controlled, because I don't want your left hip lifting. Left hip has to stay down. Stretch it out to the side. Now slowly, bringing that leg back up. Controlled. We're going to take the leg down with our strap now. So coming down with the strap, slow and controlled. Controlled, slowly. Now see if you can release that strap and let your leg come up by itself. Controlled. All the way up. Okay, now, no hands. You can just keep down your left hand, left hip. And it slowly go over. Slowly to the side, no hands. Opening. And slowly lifting up. No hands. Very well done. Okay, take hold of that strap in your left hand now. Right hand is going to hook down. You see I'm hooking down that hip. I'm hooking down and pinning it onto the floor. It's not going to go very far. So slowly it's going to go over towards the left side. That's about it. That's as far as I can get. Because it's a sciatic stretch, it's a neural stretch. Fantastic. My buttocks is not lifting off the floor. It's completely flat on the floor still. I have a lot of people do this. Oh, I can get very far doing all these things. But that's not the purpose. The purpose is to hold it down and to work that leg over. We're stretching all the work that we've done and just making sure that we get a nice eccentric stretch with the concentric moves we worked. And slowly up we come. You're going to take the strap in both hands and you pull the leg towards your face. So pull it as far as you can go. Pull, pull, pull. Keeping your head down. Stretch it out. Now you can lift your head to your knee. Okay. Now I'm going to bend that knee. You take the straps. You take your left hand behind your head. You're going to hold that strap. So your head is relaxing your elbow. And you're just trying to pull that knee down. So it's a half a baby. Half a baby stretch. If you can, bring your hand down. Hold into that foot. And really have a good stretch. So I'm opening the hips. Remember what we've done a lot now is we've worked the hips. As much as we work the thighs and all those spaces in the thighs, buttocks, glutes, the hips are done holding it together. It's the glue. So just holding it there and breathing. Half a happy baby. And then slowly release. Taking now your left foot into your little strap, right leg's going to go down. Okay. You're now going to hold it with your left hand. Your right hand is going to be on the hip. Okay, see how there's space? All right. Flexing that foot. Slowly controlled. You see I'm keeping this hip down. Controlled. Working over to the side. Okay. Okay, controlled, helping the leg back up, slowly controlled. Lovely. This time I'm going to help it down again. So you're slowly going down, controlled, working the leg down, opening up. But this time I'm going to leave my strap and allow my leg to bring itself up. So straight leg slow, controlled, lifting up that leg. Now I'm going to try hard to try and take the leg down by itself. Slowly for the third one all by itself. Keeping my hips square. If you can, you want to point your toes to the floor, that's great. And slowly coming up, controlled. Beautiful. Taking hold of the strap with your your right hand. Left hand's going to go into that hip. I'm going to hook it down. Hook it down. Slowly work it over. That's it. But going further, I'm going to start bouncing all over the show. It's quite cool. Lovely. Hold it there and breathe. And up we come. Hold up both hands on the strap. Pull the leg towards your head. Stretch it out. Big stretch here. Head still stays down. Now lift your head to your knee. Okay, now you're going to take the strap into your right hand. Okay, sorry, yeah, into your right hand. You take it behind your head. You're going to hold it onto your elbow. You're going to bend the knee as much as you can. You're going to bring your left arm forward. So I'm hooking in there. So you see I've got a nice little place to relax my head. I'm holding on there. Whoops, don't want to push that far down. And I'm holding down into half a happy baby. You want to hold your foot. I can relax my head down a little bit more, really into it. Just stretch. And before we leave here, we're just going to move that strap out the way. We're going to a full happy baby. So bring up the other leg. Hold your normal happy baby as you do. Push your tailbone down, shoulders back. If you hold behind your knees, that's absolutely fine. If you hold here, that's fine. If you want to go more advanced and hold there, that's also fine. But making sure that your tailbone is down to the floor. Your shoulders are flat. You're going to flat back the whole time. So whichever happy baby you use, you're making sure it's working correctly. You're going to flat back. And then you should have a stretch, whatever direction you want to stretch out your legs, stretch wherever your body's saying, have a little extension. Because that is the whole class. And we get ready for relaxing. So you put some warm clothes on, you take your right leg to the right corner, left leg to the left corner, palms going to face up, chin slightly tucked in. I'll give you a moment to get all nice and warm, relax, and surrender. It's definitely time for some warm clothes. Okay. So lie yourselves down. Close your eyes. It's the most important time of the class, a time that you mustn't think. Thoughts come in, acknowledge and thank them for being there. Slowly start to wiggle your toes, rub your thumbs over your fingertips, turn your head from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and a good stretch. Slowly bring your knees to your chest and roll over to your side. Take risks. If you win, you will be happy. If you lose, you will be wise. Slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, and peace to the west. Peace above, peace below, peace within, and peace without. And most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.